Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So really sorry for not posting updates lately, but we've been very busy in work and we've been doing just bits and pieces on the city as we got a chance to as we went along. And to be honest with you, it wasn't really in a state to give an update, but we will go through what we've done since the last update, and I'll try to remember what was done. We had that on the last video, and we will talk about the mess that is the Lego room at the moment, and what our plans are for the future over the next couple of months. But the biggest change that we've made in the city, well, one of the big changes was we've added in the new port area. So we've got the intercoastal seaport there, and we've got the new red crane working away on the port, and we're really happy with how that turned out. We've also started doing our tiling, and as you can see, we're going to finish off the front of the board just like this, the whole way along. That's going to take an awful lot of trans bricks, but like, it is what it is. So we will get that finished in good time. Another thing that you might notice is the units underneath the city. So we've put in the new units all the way along, and we're going to use some of them for display purposes. So some of the speed champion sets are going to be going in there, and we've removed the castle from in front of the mountain because, well, it just took up too much room, I think, and it sort of took away from the detail and the around the mountain and the bridge, and the little tunnel there where the guys are walking in, and the little secret passageway around to the other side of the hideout there. And you couldn't see the minifigs. We're going to put more minifigs there. And I think we're going to build out some sort of a promenade here, maybe with an ice cream shop or something on it, or a fishing tackle shop, and have people fishing there. And I think that would look a lot better than the castle. The castle just took up too much room. We still have to finish off behind these buildings, so we won't concentrate on that too much. But we're quite happy with how the port is working out. We did have another train line running down to the port here, all along the outside of the city here, and it was the cargo train coming into the port, but it just didn't look right. It wasn't. We weren't happy with it. I wasn't happy with it, so we took it away, and it means we don't have a cargo train in our city, but like, we can live with that because we're adding in a couple of more train lines, and I'll show you what I mean by that now. But they'll all be passenger. So we have the Avengers Tower here. We finished off the facades in front of Diagon Alley. We'll go through that now in a second. We've relocated the haunted house to here, and the reason for that being is because we're rejigging the fairground. We're thinking about it. So we think the haunted house kind of looks pretty good in there. It doesn't take away from anything, and it's just at the end of the street there, and we will motorize that and get it working again as it's supposed to be. So if we go down and avoid the Avengers Tower here, so this space is still designated for the Palace Cinema. We have moved the firehouse, which was down there where the Cafe Corner build is. We moved the firehouse to here. Now, there is an issue with the firehouse that people are familiar with it will know, and that's the back of it. So what we're thinking of doing is incorporating this into the Bricklink Designer Program construction site and getting it in here if we can. So that will make the firehouse, the back of it, I think, kind of blend in with what's going on, and maybe have some structural supports or something to make it look like a building was demolished to make room for the construction site. As you can see, we finished all the facade walls and the pillars here with the flames and that, and all the pillars, and Gringotts is in the corner, so we're happy with that. But we might change that corner around, and the reason for that being is because we only had the idea lately of putting a new elevated train track in here to make it turn around and stay elevated behind these buildings. So we're pulling them all out. Approximately, we're going to pull them out 16 studs to do another facade wall like this behind them, only twice the height, and get some more buildings in there on top of that. So we've also got Ninjago City Gardens here, and we're going to put in the markets beside it. So this will be like a little mini Ninjago land. The only thing that we've got an issue with really is our railway line here, because it's going to hit the Ninjago City Gardens unless I pull that forward, which I'm not inclined to do. Depending on how the markets work out, there's a lot of space here in the Ninjago City Gardens that I could sort of modify this to run the train straight through, and that's what I'm thinking of doing there. So we'll certainly have a look at that and see what we can come up with incorporating the rail line into the city gardens. If I end up having to pull it forward, it's not the end of the world. I can do that. Now, we are going to move our fairground and our hugely tall roller coaster, and we're going to relocate that down to this mess. This mess is going to be gone. We have to lift these base plates. We have to level the board that's underneath them, and then we're going to move the fairground completely down to this section here. And that's going to leave all of that section up there as a cityscape, so to speak, with the Ninjago land just in front of it and at a lower level. So we've also got another train line in here, and this runs with the train line up here and then with the two alternating trains down here. So that's at the moment 4 trains in the city running. We're going to have 5 when we have the elevated line, and yeah, that's pretty cool. The only thing we won't have is a cargo train, and look, yeah, we can live with that. We got the Batwing sorted out, and we've got some more helicopters and the stunt plane hung up there now as well. So I was thinking about relocating the Ferris wheel to somewhere in the city, outside the fairground, but no, that plan sort of died a death, to be honest with you. So we have removed a couple of items. We've removed the Sanderson Sisters cottage and the A-frame cabin, and there's the castle as well. We took them out of the city. So we're going to try and figure out if we can incorporate them or not. I don't think so, but look, it is what it is. It's a work in progress. The place is a mess, apart from when you walk into the room now. First impressions are that it's tidy-ish. We still have a lot of sets unopened and a lot of stuff to build because, again, quite frankly, we don't have the time. So that's the update for this week, guys, and apologies again for taking so long to post an update, but as you can see, it's a huge work in progress, and well, we'll get there in the end eventually. But yeah, anyway, thanks for that, guys, and until the next time, we'll see you later.